Former governor of Ogun State, Ibikunle Amosun, on Saturday said he was deceived to handing over a free trade facility in Ogun State to an investment group from China, introducing a disturbing dimension to the ongoing legal battle that threatens the depletion of Nigeria's assets abroad. Mr. Amosun, governor of the South Western Nigerian state from 2011 to 2019, admitted in a statement personally signed by him that he didn't do even a cursory assessment of facts before asking the Chinese or a Chinese team to take over the Ogun Guadong Free Trade Zone in 2012. His decision marked the onset of a protracted legal crisis that led to aggrieved Chinese investors' recent targeting of Nigeria's assets in Europe and the United States. The free trade zone was conceived in 2007 between Ogun State under Governor Gbenga Daniel and Godong Zingwag International China Africa Investment Limited to facilitate seamless trade between Nigeria and China in Igbesha, Ogun State, China, Africa. The major investors are 60% of the stake was developing the 10,000-acre facility when in 2012, a year after Mr. Amosu assumed office, another firm that identified itself as a Zonku International Investment Limited came in with tales about how the place was being poorly administered and thereafter sought to manage it. Mr. Amosu, in his statement, said he consequently he subsequently asked the company to take over as the interim managers of the trade zone before his administration would find time to investigate the allegations. The firm are pretending to be a concerned and genuine tenant and zone stakeholder, volunteer very damaging and destructive information about the official representatives of a Guangdong province, the joint venturer and lawful zone managers, China Africa Investments, and subsequently requested to be appointed as interim zone managers based on the information at the government's disposal at the time. Zongfu International Investment was appointed interim zone manager on March 15, 2012, pending further evaluation. This one I talk. No, this one I talk. After they will tell you they are learned, they are this, they know nothing. Are just the way I agbada up and down. They form big manity. How can you, Ibikuli Amosu, a chartered accountant with decades of experience in private and public sectors, be so naive? Forget them. That's my story. They talk naive, gullible, and incompetent to the extent of allowing two Chinese companies to deceive you into believing that one of them is mismanaging the free trade free trade agreement, and you believe them. Have you seen or believe that a China's or any or Chinese or any other foreign company will expose the other one genuinely? Let the Ogun State government seize Ibikule Amosu assets to pay for the federal government asset seat in Paris. Nice suggestion. Who go sell? Who go buy? Who go remit the money? That's another big question. It is very simple. Sell Amosu's properties to pay the Chinese debt. I am sure he is worth more than $1 billion. Wow. Why can't he mistakenly sign away Ogun multi-billion naira to dubious Chinese investors? Because they don't even have foresight. They only think of their pocket and what will be their own percentage. Nemesis will soon catch up with them all. He did this for personal gain, so nobody should be believing him. Let us check. You are supposed to be in prison, Mr. Amosu. This is 419 failed deal. He should be sold to China with all his property and family. This is a useless defense. His assets should be seized as punishment. This foolish man uses selfish agenda to allow the dubious Chinese companies to take possession of thousands of properties and lands from the rightful owners in that place, thereby subjected most of them to abject poverty and untimely death. God will lead you people to his own ways, or deal with you in his own way. You were blinded by the dubious kickback you received from them to sign off the trade zone without consulting the experts to advise you because of your greedy and foolishness. Where are the competent legal advisors on international trade engagement. You cut all of them off because of what you are aiming to pocket. Now look at where you have landed yourself and the whole nation because of incompetent and glutinous act. Let all your properties be sold, both the stolen ones, and use it to offset the debt. If it is not enough, you should be sold off to the Chinese. Illiteracy and corruption like go buy this country. Honestly speaking, why are Ogun State indigenes not even taking or talking at all? As they so lazy to say something, they are not even saying anything because it is one of their own. Ogun politicians are deadly. They can buy anyone against them. So people they fear to talk, but God the law of karma has caught up with him. He should pay dearly for his atrocities and lack of competence for signing Ogun State wealth away. All his property should be seized to pay for the debt and teaches others the bitter lessons. Unfortunately, this is how our leaders sign of documents to send Nigeria sometimes. Even to the people just they sign, carry the sign. People they complain, say this Baba know what they sign so. Fear God, oh, you shall be accountable. You're supposed to be in jail. All your assets should be seized. Full stop. Please, who understand what this man is talking about? That he signed contractual papers without understanding what it means, but he had a secretary, legal teams, and even commissioner in that field. One thing that is certain is greed, and now he is termed an educated illiterate for reading and signing without understanding. Funny enough, and he is among our school leavers that go home monthly with 21 million naira monthly. Is this not a money misroad? Someone should just tell this corrupt fool to listen to himself over and over again. Can you just imagine? So guys, the ball is in your court, so let's see how you're gonna play it. Hear what this man is saying. Does it really make sense? So at the end of the day, they can say rubbish things and they will get away with it. It's not this country. I know they will be lobbying up and down to tell Tinubu not to even get them involved or for them not to be punished for this whole thing. So guys, let's say your opinion on this matter. Thank you.